Okay, hey y'all. Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm good. I am good. So I wanted to come. Damn, I forgot all about that music was playing. Because for some reason my headphones aren't working and my computer, so I can't listen. But anyways, um, y'all feeling good or feeling bad or feeling blue, feeling green? It's okay. I've been there. So yeah, I feel like I needed to explain some things because the whole time I've been doing this podcast, I haven't been. Well, I've been as honest as possible, right? But I haven't disclosed everything. So I guess that it'll be helpful to disclose some things so that there's some context whenever you go back and listen to the older episodes, because you can tell in my voice sometimes or in the things that I say that I'm holding back. And the reason I was holding back some things was because of the relationship that I was in. I felt like I couldn't be myself completely. So yeah. Without further ado, here we go. So I was in a relationship with my neighbor. Like, we started off as neighbors. And I would go walk my dog, and sometimes I stop and say, hey, have a little light conversation. Not much. But then one day he asked me out and went out, and we were together since, right? And there were times when I felt like this is not it for me, right? I felt like I knew myself enough to know what I was comfortable with and what I wasn't comfortable with. And every single time, well, most of the times, I would stay. I'd be ready to go, but then I would stay. And I felt like I had to stay most of the time because I felt like I put myself in that position. So I had to take my medicine, If you lay in the bed, you gotta make it up. So I had to make it up somehow by sticking around and seeing what was gonna come from that. And what came from that was a whole bunch of bullshit, my friends. And let me tell y'all something. I'm 25 now. When I got in this relationship, I was 23. The guy I was dating was, is like 46. So, yeah, it was very, very challenging, right? So, I'm in this relationship with someone who's lived more than me before I was even born, right? And so when it came to us being in a relationship, I didn't have enough experience to make a difference, if that makes sense. Because when you're in a relationship, or when I'm in a relationship rather, I'm the woman, right? I'm a woman. I'm the woman. So in the relationship, there are roles to play. So I felt that I had to play my role to my best capacity. But the truth of the matter is, there were no defined roles to begin with. So the role I was playing was not the role for me. I'll say that. It wasn't for me. And after a year and a half of just crying and crying, because I never just really cried until I got in this relationship. Like, I never really cried over a guy until this relationship, because I felt there was more before, right? And I got in this relationship and I wanted to stick it out and let that be it for me, right? And the more I tried and tried and tried, it just didn't work. It wasn't meant to work. But I stayed true to my morals, for one. And I played my part to the best of my capacity. I will say that. And I was doing my best, but it just wasn't enough. And I realized that I can't keep doing this, right? I gotta stop. I gotta jump off the crazy train right the fuck now. And I jumped off. But then I kept trying to get back on and jump back off and get back on and jump back off. And so I finally just said, well, I prayed about it, right? I was like, God, if it's meant to be, I would do my very best. And if it's not, then I would trust that it was for my protection, right? And so the last time I was in it, like getting on the train, right? I was ready to get on, and the train just went on by. Didn't care about my feelings, didn't care about me at all. The train just went on by. So I just felt empty for a while, like, okay, am I the problem? Am I the asshole? And I had to just let it play out, right? So it came back around and it was kind of weird. And I was like, well, the train just keeps on going, right? I'm on my own train now. And if the trains meet back up, then that's cool. But they did not meet back up. So now we're going separate ways. And so now I just feel much better not having to deal with the problems on this crazy train anymore. Because I had my own crazy train, but now my train's not a crazy train no more. It's a soul train, right? It's a party train. We doing the soul train line all up and through my train, okay? We is lit over here. I love it here, okay? So yeah, during this relationship, I just felt so bad about myself because I was starting to miss who I was, but I had to embrace who I was in the moment, right? I was missing my younger days, which aren't over. My 20s aren't over. I'm no closer to 20 than I am to 30. I'm in the best spot possible to have as much fun as possible, right? And make as many mistakes as possible. Learn from them, get all the lessons, so that when I'm in my 30s, like Cheeky said, I can enjoy that shit. So I'm glad I got off that crazy train. Glad I got off. And I'm working on myself to not hold resentment for the crazy train. And it's kind of hard, I will admit. But it's just like, you know what? Thank God I'm not on there no more. It can keep on rolling. Big wheel keep on turning. Proud mirror keep on burning. Okay. So yeah, I feel like I need to give y'all some context on the whole first or most of the episodes of my podcast, because I was dealing with a lot. Like, all the shit you could possibly think of. I was going through it. I was trying to be stepmom of the year. Like, what the fuck do I look like being somebody's stepmom at 24 years old, right? With the person that says they want to marry me but doesn't act like it. They're married to their job. I was constantly being assaulted. Like, it was too much. And then I felt that having a baby would make things better. And that blew up in my face. Right? And so then I was like, well, I guess I'm just meant to be a stepmom and try to do my best to be a great stepmom. And that blew up in my face. And then I was like, well, I don't know what's next. I don't know what's left for me to do. I don't know what I have inside of me to do anything more, right? I didn't know who I was. Because I was trying to be all these different things. Except for being Muriel Alexis Johnson. Being Lex. I was only Lex when I would get in front of the mic. And now that I made the choice to just learn my lesson. Okay? I learned my lesson. I learned a couple of lessons, for one. One, to leave these old ass men alone. Hell. I'm just leaving men alone, period. Okay? I am with myself. You ain't... Like, I don't even know what you could do to float my boat enough for me to, row my boat your way. Okay? I don't know what you could do. But sex ain't gonna be the way to get there. That ain't gonna float my boat. Because I know where the good I know what the best vibrator is. Okay? Quit playing with me. So, yeah. Y'all used to have this really great vibrator. And then it said it was waterproof. Then I found out that it wasn't. And then so I bought another one. And it said it was waterproof. I found out that it wasn't. Then I bought another one. Well, not the same time, but I bought another type. And it said it was waterproof. And it was not. I need an actual waterproof one next time. So I guess I need to invest the money into that. But that is if I decide to get another one. Because for some strange reason, I threw mine away. My old reliable, old faithful, I threw it away. And you want to know why I threw it away, y'all? Because I'm Christian, right? And so they say you're not supposed to masturbate. You're not supposed to watch porn. This, that, and the third. And as I learned after I threw Old Reliable away, that when Jesus died on the cross, we didn't have to follow those laws that were made up long time ago, way before Jesus was even born. Right? So I have to have my own discernment, for one. I have to ask for discernment. God on what I should do with the desires of my heart. Okay? And that's between me and God. What you do is between you and your God. If we got the same God, then cool. Tell me what he told you. And I'm going to ask him if that's true. And if he tell me it's true, then we'll go from there. But you got to be able to take that up upon yourself and the person who put you here. If that's what you want to do. Like I said, I threw mine away. So I am shit out of luck. Okay? And it's only so many times that I'm finna play DJ. Okay? And I'm gonna leave that there. So, ay. I feel so much better getting this shit out. Y'all, I feel like this whole relationship, I felt like I was in a telenovela. Like, I felt like I was, listen to what I said. Like, I thought that was going to be my life. That I was just going to have to wake up one day and realize I wasn't with the person who I thought I was with, and that I was going to have to be on the run. For what? Running from what? I have no clue. But it's just something that was just weighing on me, right? And now I am free. I don't know this man. Who is that? Who? You said who? Like, I don't know nobody. Y'all. So I'm drinking lemonade from the gas station, and I put some tequila in it. And it reminds me of this one time with my cousin. We went to this party, and I was 17, she was 18. And somebody gave her this cup with drink in it, and she was drinking it, and she got drunk, right? And so we got home. I'm pretty sure I drove because I wasn't drinking. So we got home, and she was trying to get into the house, and she had the keys, and she had to pee, and she was fumbling, and she just couldn't get it. She just couldn't get it, right? And y'all, she peed on herself. That shit was so funny. I was rolling around laughing. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Oh my goodness. That was so fucking funny. But yeah. That was a random story, by the way. But welcome to Life of Lex, because I am very random. And I know that about myself. So now you know. If you don't know, now you know. Okay? I used to have this app on my phone in high school called Uber Facts. Uber Facts. Facts. How do you say it? And it would just give you random facts. And I would just go through random facts while I was bored. And so I know a lot of random shit because of that app. And for my own curiosity of just looking up strange things. Me and Google, we are homies. Homies, okay? But yeah, I feel much, much better now that I've removed myself from the crazy train. I'm in a clear thinking space because I don't have to think for someone else anymore. I only have to think for myself. And it is a battle to just think for myself, not worry about what other people are doing. But it's refreshing to know that I don't have to worry about anybody else's life except for my own. I don't have a child to care for. I don't have a dog to care for. At the drop of a dime, I can up and leave if I want to. And that is a blessing that not a lot of people have. And I just thank God for it, because I felt so guilty when I realized that after having a miscarriage, that it was actually the best possible thing that could have happened. It was actually a blessing, and I felt like it was my torment for a long time. But no, it was actually a blessing and my protection, so that I didn't have to be stuck on the crazy train. I can get off. And so, here I am, folks. I'm off the crazy train. Like I said, we on the Soul Train. And there's a Soul Train line going all the way through this motherfucker. Okay? And I'm just getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Getting jiggy with it. Hey, getting jiggy with it. Hey, hey. But no, for real. Like, I'm pretty sure you can go back and listen and tell the difference in the way I talk, the way I am, the things that I talk about. Because this is my life. Life of Flex. And I want to share as much as possible in the most descriptive way possible. Not detailed, but descriptive. There's a difference, and I had to realize the difference. Because I can't tell y'all everything. You can't tell anybody everything that you're doing. Okay? You can't tell all the shit that you're doing. You can't tell all the money you have. How many shoes you got. How many times you wash your ass a day. Like, make it an estimate. Okay? When you go to the shop, you get an estimate first. You take your car to the shop, you get an estimate. And then they do it. Or at least you hope so, right? But don't tell everybody everything that you do and have. Okay? Like, no one person should know every single thing about you. And y'all don't know everything about me. But one thing y'all should always know and always remember is that I love y'all. Honestly and truly. And I don't even know y'all. I have so much love for y'all that I come here as much as possible and spill my heart out. And I hope that you like it. I hope that you were very entertained by my shenanigans. Because one thing about me is I'm going to shenan again. Okay? Okay. Oh, I hate the taste of alcohol. But yeah, I feel so much better. And that I don't feel this impending doom on my life as much. So I'm having to look over my shoulder all the fucking time. God is good, y'all. God is good. Anyways, I just wanted to come and tell y'all some things about me, and I just want y'all to know that I am somebody who has gone through a lot of things. good things, bad things, and things in between. Okay? I can relate to so many things, as you can hear from my stories. And these are only just parts of my life that I share with you guys. I still have an entire life, an entire memory bank full of shit. But the fact that I get to talk how I want to talk and say what I want to say and do what I want to do, and nobody's here to check me, boo. It is so great. I love it here. Like, what could be better than this? I make sure to mark my episodes that it's explicit, so there ain't nobody come over here trying to say, "Oh, you doing too much cussing." And it's explicit for a reason. If you didn't want to hear no cuss words, don't listen to it. Okay? Okay. But I am learning to use my cuss words more efficiently, because it's not nice to tell people "fuck you." It's not nice. And I'm telling that to myself, by the way. This chair making a lot of noise. But yeah, and so I do want to apologize. I put out a TikTok video saying that if you tip less than $10, then fuck you. Because that's not nice. I appreciate all the orders. As long as they come in over $10, I'm going to take them. Okay? So, I'm sorry. So yeah. But, yeah, that's about it for today. Don't know what is to come next in my life, but I just wanted to come spread my love with y'all and tell y'all about me and hope that you like it. So, without further ado, I want y'all to have a good day. And if you have a bad one, don't go fuck up nobody else's. Okay? Go back to sleep. Get you some rest, some beauty rest, so that your eyes can unswell and go back to normal size. And then try again. And if at first you don't succeed, try again. And yeah, love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all.